Hi, welcome to my video. I'm Jennifer Roberts. I'm doing this video from my mum's garden. Had some things to get done but didn't want to not get the video out today. It's a beautiful day. It's been pouring down with rain, and just like my sweet sister Susie, I love the smell of the outdoors, especially after the rain has fallen. It just smells fresh and it is refreshing, it is uplifting. So I'm out here under the willow tree, under an umbrella so I don't get the foam wet, but giving you the video that I bring each day. It's part of the daily energy readings that I do to help support, guide and inspire those who want to be supported, guided and inspired. I work with energy, so I pick up on the energy of the day. I also work with tarot, so I combine the two to bring the narrative to you to help you navigate yourself through the day successfully in the best way possible for your best possible success. So on the bottom of the deck we had the Seven of Swords. So this is the underlying energy that, you know, there's theft going on, there's a deviousness going on underlying. Now this is the roller coaster that we've been on, but we've been on it very intensely. But to clear up and give you some kind of peace, we are on this energetic roller coaster in the 3-day existence that we exist in today with those that are in control. This roller coaster has been going on for all of the time that we can remember and that we have experienced. So it's not that it is the end of the world, it's not that we are not well versed in this roller coaster of energy, of the ups and the downs. So we have to just roll with it and get the best out of it for ourselves. So but this does speak of an intense energy of theft, theft of identity, theft of energy, theft of thoughts, theft of physical things. It speaks of only partial success though, because whoever is on the side of this card who is doing the thief, the theft, the stealing, they're not doing it from a place of dignity, they're not doing it from a place of self-respect, and they're certainly not doing it from a place of high morals and ethics. So there is this energy of partial success, and that, you know, they will burn themselves out. But there is also the first card coming up is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now when he's upright, this is a beautiful, wonderful, grounded king. In is reversed, he is very selfish. He's very it's the energy of being very focused on money, 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 but also this energy of feeling better than other people, putting out of being domineering, feeling like they are better than others around them, putting others down, also being very frivolent with money, where he's usually very sensible and very good at maintaining success. This speaks of, yes, maybe huge financial successes, yes, maybe huge financial gains, and maybe huge respect from public eye. But it's fleeting, it's not lasting, because he's not in his upright. This energy, whether male or female, it's just like the Seven of Swords, it's only partially successful, and it is only partially successful for a time. So if you are on the receiving end of this energy, worry not. Take a stand for yourself. It does come down to it when we get further in the cards that this isn't a time anymore to be complacent. If this is happening to you in your personal life, it's a time to take a stand. Now that doesn't mean going in there all guns blazing and fighting your way through whatever this energy is causing for you. It speaks of the next card, which is the Strength card, this major arcana, which speaks of that inner strength, that fortitude, that just knowing that you are more powerful than anything that is meant for harm for you, and that you can find peace in pushing forward. While the advice would very often be to give this kind of energy no acknowledgement, I would still stand by that if this is within your life right now. But also it does speak of, for me, a time to wash away like this rain has, refresh, and take that stand for yourself. It might be time not to, like I say, go in all guns blazing, but it might be time to put your point of view across and find out, you know, the people around you who can see the truth, who can know you for who you are, rather than whatever this deviousness is that's going on around you. it might come really left field. It might be a real shocker for you if this resonates with you as to where this energy might come from. I've experienced it myself over the last 24 hours, and it's been a shocker. Of course, I've cleared myself very, very well. I've shuffled the cards more and more and more, just to make sure. But it is an energy that is reflecting within a lot of people's lives right now. And this is all about the same message that has been coming out for a long time: refinement of yourself, and refinement, therefore, of those around you, those who you can trust, those who you can know that would approach you, that would come to you rather than going anywhere else for any kind of twisted narrative, or allowing anybody else to affect what you have, as in a relationship or a partnership or whatever that might be. But it speaks of having the courage to calmly put your self forward. That yes, most of the time it is advisable to allow these energies to pass by because they do burn themselves out, but then there's something about today where there is taking this stand. And as I say, it's a more subtle, more diplomatic, more calm but firm stand against whatever might be occurring in your life that represents any kind of theft. And so we do have that advice there to do. The next card being, and there was two cards that popped out and I accepted them because first it was the Nine of Swords. So initially, especially if this comes left field for you, you might feel this feeling of despair and disappointment. You might feel, a lot of you might be dealing with infidelity or anxiety or mental anguish that might crop up from the circumstances surrounding today. But again, we go back to that strength card. Find that inner strength, find that core strength, that fortitude to go forward, because there's breakthrough here where you might feel drained of energy and have no peace of mind regarding the situation. However, it resonates with you. The Nine of Swords came out on top of the Nine of Fire. So this speaks of during times of despair, during times of anxiety, if you can push past and look past, you will have this refinement of self. You will know more about self, and you will have practiced your inner courage and fortitude to stand up for who you are and what you believe in a diplomatic and calm way. And it brings that luxury, it brings that anointing, that refinement, and it also brings in that material success. So that was previously stolen from you or taken from you unfairly comes back in abundance, in droves. The two nines there speak of you getting into alignment, and sometimes the only way we can do that, if we maybe haven't been picking up on the energies or doing what we've been guided to do at the time, sometimes it takes us to have something come left field to shock us into knowing where we need to refine ourselves, particularly around the people that we surround ourselves with, that we trust, that we give love to and affection to. And it's not to say that you then practice what is maybe being practiced on you and cast hate or cast just nasty energies out. It's more about the fact of, it's just okay then, I know that now. What was around me, what did I do or not do leading up to this left field shocker, that I could have done differently, that if I'd done what I was prompted to do, maybe, especially about 2 weeks ago for a lot of people, would this have occurred, or would I have actually found this out in a more gentle and subtle way? Because I maybe didn't take those steps, you might then think that, okay, that's why I've been brought this left field, ultimately to refine me more, to find that core and inner strength, and to refine my anointing, my alignment, my abundance and accomplishment far, far more. So if you're feeling these energies or they're affecting you, whether it's in your personal life or on the collective stage, if you've been particularly disappointed with political decisions that you had previously backed and then found out they aren't what they seem, whatever it might be, from the wider stage to the inner circle that you have, don't worry, take the steps now that you maybe were guided to do a few weeks ago, guided by your intuition, by your gut. Go with the flow in particular, find that inner fortitude, and you ultimately will come out on top. You ultimately, if you are of good intention, will refine your life, yourself more into that place of anointing, into that place of alignment. So that's the reading for the 23rd of July 2020. If you'd like any spiritual guidance, any energy work, any private personal tarot readings, you can get in touch with me with any of the details below. If you message me on Facebook, please go to @TrueDivine, the business page, and message me on there. Just often people message me on my private page and they get lost in the other private messages that I get many a day, so I wouldn't want to lose anybody that is wanting any work with me, but it gets lost in the droves of messages that come through in the private messenger. I can far easily book you in and see who you are and see what you need and want if you message me @TrueDivine on Facebook. So until tomorrow, much love, much happiness, much balance and wholeness. Love you all. Mwah.